So what are you doing?
I'm feeling punished.
You feeling punished?
Yes.
So I'll try to get the anchor winch in. And I can see what's been filled. That's what cutting board from IKEA is for, I heard.
What do we have here? Is this a new road?
With no potholes.
No potholes. So, no more complaining about the road quality here.
No.
We have brand new asphalt. Here we have new lines as well.
The squiggly ones.
I don't know, squiggly maybe. But much better than what we had.
Not exactly a long drive.
No, but
Annoying with all the holes that were here before.
yeah. We'll see how long this one lasts for.
Hopefully long.
Yeah.
Longer than we'll need it.
Yes, hopefully
Yeah.
we're out of the shed
Before it breaks down.
Yes. So, what are we going to do today at the boat?
Today,
Yes.
we'll bolt the anchor winch in place and try and set up all the hardware related to the catwalk, I guess. And then hopefully also get some cleats in place.
Yes.
So
We'll see how it goes. We see if we have all the bolts that we need. And then the
we
right
probably
sizes.
don't.
Yeah.
We probably don't, but
We can check and
we'll have
make
enough bolts for us to test and to make sure that we know what we need for the different thingies.
Yep.
Hi.
Hello.
Hey. Drilling out old holes.
At least you don't start from scratch.
No.
You have them there.
And I can see what's been filled with fairing compound. That shouldn't have been.
Hi everyone and welcome back to another episode of Building Wilda. In last week's episode we had some troubles with the overcurved windows for the salon, and while we are working and trying to find a solution for that, in this week's episode we would like to focus on more exciting things. We'll start drilling holes and preparing the installation of some of the shiny bits, sailing hardware and fun stuff. So as you can see, here we are getting ready to install the stainless steel helm. We didn't think it would be all easy and fast, but at least I thought we'd be making more progress at a faster pace. However, as it turns out, sometimes even the least complicated jobs require more time than we would have wished for.
So what are you doing?
I'm feeling punished.
You feeling punished?
Yes. And not by you, by whoever decided to put this foil with some kind of stupid glue
Yeah.
to protect this wheel, and over the years something happened and it's not coming off. And it's absolutely horrible, and I don't know how we get rid of this plastic.
So there's a thin layer of plastic, some sort of
There was something
cling film, maybe heat shrunk to the wheel or something like that, and it is stuck. Maybe it has lost some strength over the years or something, but it's not coming off. So we're scraping it off in tiny little bits. Tiny little bits. And it'll probably have to be polished after as well.
the wheel.
By us.
Yeah.
But it's
But this is not scratching it.
no.
But it's helping. I think it's better than my nails, but
Yeah.
it's just
But we were thinking a quick job, let's put the wheel on.
yeah, exactly.
And apparently not such a quick job.
No, not even this. Even this wheel needs sanding.
Almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah. Beautiful.
You said there would be no more sanding, and here I am scraping it.
Scraping isn't technically sanding.
No, but
Not yet. Yeah.
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 Wish we did.
I think I lied also. There might be still be some sanding.
Yeah.
Okay, enough with the whinging now, let's get the job done and move on. There was no secret recipe for this, it was just about persevering with scraping and some magic WD-40, and the steering wheel looked like new. Now that the steering wheel was in place, the next step was aligning the steering cables and mounting the autopilot. For the steering cables, we're actually using Dyneema.
So this boy is the boy that we are planning to install on the boat today. He is called
Dusty Anchor Winch.
He is called Anchor Winch.
He's called Dusty Anchor Winch. Yeah.
He is called very Dusty Anchor Winch. Yes.
No. So it's a 12-volt winch which is a shame, but changing to 48 volts would be around $1,000. So
We don't
we'll
want to
stick with
spend
we'll stick
more
with the
money
12
for
for
something
now.
that we already have and has not been used ever before.
Exactly, it's brand new. It's 12 volts, which is a disadvantage, but it's gonna work.
Of course, yes.
But the problem we'll have is we have to change either 48 volts to 12 or 240 to 12. 240 to 12, I'm thinking might be more a better option. But we'll get back to that when we do electrical install. But,
Yeah.
For now,
But that doesn't prevent us from installing the hardware on the boat.
no.
Yes.
And we put the hardware in place, and then we know where to pull the cables and how long and where they have to stick in and out of the equipment and
So
things
that's
like that.
good.
And we get stuff off the shelf
Yes.
and into the boat.
The plan is to have not so much left on these shelves.
Yeah.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
gonna
The
take
more
a
we
while.
get out of here, the better.
Let's party.
I learned that this shiny baby that you are looking at and that Axel is putting together and then carefully inviting on board is called the anchor winch. He is going to help us drop and retrieve the chain and the anchor.
So I'll try to get the anchor winch installed today
Without falling off the boat.
without falling off the boat. It's a bit slippery here. I can get it in and out, which is not a problem, but once the anchor winch is in, I don't believe I'll be able to remove the plastic cover to be able to get to the cables that are in there, or the cable lugs. But that's okay, I guess. Wouldn't be too much of a job when you're installing or needing to modify something to take it off its mount, turn it a little bit. It's a bit silly, but it is what it is, and there's an advantage having the winch as far back as possible here, so I understand why it's built the way it is. It's gonna be fine. Now I just have to find good enough for decent mounting hardware and not fall off the boat.
And when you don't know where to start, you start with reading the instruction manual. You identify what tools and equipment you need for the installation, and then you start a shopping list of nuts and bolts because you realize that you will need to get quite a few of those.
So now
A little reel and
A
a
little
little...
reel. for mounting the anchor remote control.
Basically, yes.
Yes, and
So, drill bits.
Then you find the remote control for the anchor winch, and this is when you think where it would be best to place or install it. And also, this is when you actually envision yourself on a beautiful beach somewhere in an exotic place, because that's what motivates you to keep pushing and doing more of this.
So, the anchor winch is in.
I found the nuts! These are the two nuts I need.
You did what?
Nuts!
And
washers. I found the two nuts.
what are you doing?
I'm mounting this friend of ours. He's called a solenoid for the anchor remote controller.
Yes.
And he's gonna go here, mounted on a plate. And so he has two attachment points, one down here and one here.
And you're gonna attach him to the wall.
To the wall back
Yeah.
here, yes.
While Roxana is doing that, we've already installed the winch here, and under the vacuum here we're going to start installing some other anchor related equipment. Yeah, it's fun to bolt stuff onto the boat, so we're trying to do some of that.
We haven't got the anchor chain yet. We are thinking we will need about 70 meters of 10 mil chain, and we're trying to find something of good quality at a decent price. While we are looking at options, we are preparing a nice comfy place for it to sit on.
So, what would a man use cutting board for? You know those IKEA cutting boards that we normally use in the kitchen? We have one of these here. This is not quite our kitchen though. And that chopping board might become part of our boat. Is that so?
It'll become a spacer.
Take it out quickly!
So we're trying to make some decent spacers for these rollers. This is done with a whole bunch of washers, but that's not a great solution. So I made up these spacers instead from IKEA kitchen or cutting board, and that should hopefully not be too wide to fit in the holes. It's a little bit on the tight side, it looks like. We'll see. We'll see how we go. Pull them down.
Do you want to hold the...
You got the ring?
Wait. Okay, now you take the plastic bit.
Wait, hold on.
I have a... Yeah, you pull... Ah!
Okay, so instead of using this amount of washers, we'll try to use some IKEA cutting boards as spacers instead. There is, yeah. Okay, I can hold it a little bit, and you're pushing it down.
Yeah.
That,
Can you push the pin?
yeah, I got it, I think. Yeah. Like a glove.
Is it in?
Yeah, the pin can go a few more millimeters, but yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's really nice. Ideally, maybe there should be a little bit more gap there, but that's nice. But I think the gap is a little bit wider here. So here it's going to be, but on the other hand, the roller is a bit thicker here, actually.
Now you're going from the other side. Can I have the other?
Yeah. And I can hold my finger there. Whoop! Go again. I'll try. Ooh. Yeah, I'm adjusting him up a little bit.
Okay, last one.
The thing with the big one is that the gap it's a narrower piece of material, I think. Or no, it's wider. So maybe it's gonna be, it'll be good. I hope. It's not gonna go on. So our anchor rollers are mucked up and spaced out with some beautiful cutting board from IKEA. That's what cutting board from IKEA is for, I heard. So this one's a little bit tight, but we'll just polish a little bit off one or both of those spacers, and that'll be fine. This one is spaced out with a couple of washers, and the third one is, yeah, perfect without. So here we have 3 16mm pins, and here and here I won't have any problems, but to make this really simple, I can just buy a an M16 bolt and put a nylock on the other side. That should be great for those two. Here I can't do that because I can't get to it. So my thinking is I'll just put a plate, cut this steel rod to length, and just put a plate across both sides here, which would be a very nice solution for all three, but yeah. Simple. There's no load on this ever, so that's gonna be fine. Even though there's no load, I really would like it to spin, because otherwise I'll chafe this top, this acetal sheave unevenly.
Yeah?
Yeah? Yeah.
You done? What?
Yeah. Good.
Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoy our content, and if that's the case, remember to subscribe, give us a like and a comment to stay in touch. We have quite a bit more to go with our plans. Your encouragement means a lot to us. Thank you so much. And if you want to get closer to us, check out our Patreon page. Many thanks to our existing Patreons who have already joined the crew.